Congratulations, you are the winner.
Hello, 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 hello. How are you? How are you? Oh my God! Why does it always be so dark? That's mental. So I don't know what it is when I go away from the chat screen. It's every night before I go live. The very last thing I do is check the lighting on the camera, and it's all good, and I don't move, and I sit in exactly the same place. And when I go live and change the screen, all of a sudden, the camera has decided to darken everything by about 5 mil. You see, it's going all light now because it's gone too high. And you can't leave it on auto because it just goes mental. So, how are we all? Are we all good? It's been a while. It's been a while. Hopefully you're, what is it? Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? It's a Wednesday already. Good grief. This week has kind of flown past. I am very, very, I'm almost surprised at that. That's crazy. When did that happen? Well, there we go. Yeah, last week seemed to take forever and ever and ever and ever. And this week seems to be kind of shooting past, which is good. Hurtling towards the weekend. See, this is what happens. So I take it you're now finished and left school, Lily. Have you been sort of ejected out the door? That's you. You're done. No more. You don't have to go back. You don't have to do anything. You're now a free agent. Yes. Have you got a job for the summer, or have you got a job in the background? Have you always had a job and you're just going to keep going with that? Because when I was at uni, I never no job, right? Okay, I never worked. Hello, right? I never worked through the year when I was a student. When I was a student, I basically just worked during the summer. So you would finish in what, May as a student, and you'd go back in September. So I'd literally work for 14, 16 weeks and build up some cash reserves to go back to uni and actually not have to work. And then, which I have to say was very good. It taught me how to budget extremely well because I had a finite amount of money. I got a very, very small grant, which basically covered about half my books. And then other than that, it was all my own money. So I worked through the summer, built up the cash reserves, and then kind of lived off that for the. And I kind of wonder how I did it because I was running a car, which I was paying all the maintenance and petrol costs for, and insurance and everything. Um, I mean, I was living at home certainly, but I was going to the gym and I was buying most of my own food as well. So I must have been an absolute magician. I must have been far better with money then than I am with money now, which is a bit worrying 30 years on. I wonder what's happened in the interim. I've become too comfortable. That's the problem. So yes, welcome in, Rye. Welcome in, Lily. Hopefully you are doing very well on this fine Friday. Friday, Wednesday. I'm thinking ahead already. Rye, are you enjoying your time off? Not leaving bed before 11 o'clock in the morning? I don't think I've ever stayed in my bed until 11 o'clock in the morning. Made my heart sink when you said Friday there. I honestly would struggle to remember a time that I actually ever stayed in my bed until 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm just not built to stay in bed. As soon as I'm awake, I need to be up. I can't faff about, and I can't sleep over and longer and longer and longer. I kind of have my set time when I get up, and that's me. I'm away. I feel like I'm wasting the day if I'm just mouldering away in bed. But hopefully you're enjoying it. Hopefully it's all good. And yeah, the weather was mental today. I don't know whether it was where you were. I mean, yes, it Monday here, it was 28 degrees here on Monday, and you couldn't move. Up late all week after the card show, was out at Springfield Quay with friends. Oh, didn't go home till it just kept. Yeah, absolutely. We at Springfield Quay. Is that bowling or is it? There's a cinema there as well, isn't there? There's definitely bowling there. And I take it there's kind of eating places and that as well. Yeah, Monday here was 28 degrees, and you could literally not move because it was so hot. And today it was 14 degrees, and it was absolutely monsoon season. What an absolute night. For about half an hour, it was absolute just pandemonium. The rain was coming absolutely hammering down. It was crazy. I mean, it'll done the garden a good bit of good. But then the wind picked up as well. Here's been weird. It was torrential earlier, but now, like, yeah, that's kind of the same as what's happened here now as well, Rye. Where I am, it was 31 degrees Monday and yesterday. I felt like I was going to physically melt. Yeah, it was horrible, absolutely horrible. Hopefully, that's the last we've heard of that. I know it's supposed to creep back up into the early 20s for us next week. So I can just about handle that. If it stays around about 2021, I can just about handle that. But the problem we've got is that our house, and I've said this before, our house is only 3 years old. So it's absolutely rammed full of insulation. There's cavity wall insulation, there's wool in the ceiling, the loft space, there's a concrete slab. I mean, it is a box that just absorbs heat and then radiates it at night. So we were finding, even when it was like 23, 24 outside, it was like 27, 28 inside the house. And trying to sleep in that is just an absolute nightmare, especially when you get two dogs that keep jumping on and off the bed. So yeah, but how can it go in 2 days? Can it go from 28 and absolutely, humid as to 14 and torrential downpours and thunder and God knows what else? It's absolutely mad. So, yeah, other than that, I can't think of what else has happened. We are sitting at 870. I've just left the charity on at the moment. I think if we don't move that pointer at all today, I think I'll just chuck some money in it to get it up to 900, and we'll call it a day at that. But it's been a fantastic effort from everybody for the last 12 weeks. Just cannot believe how generous everybody's been. Just crazy, crazy. To raise almost £900 for the charity is just mad, absolutely mad. And I'm not sure which one we're going to go with next. As I say, I've got several that I could potentially pick from round and about. So I'll just need to have a think about which one I think would benefit from it most. And we'll see where we get to. But yeah, I can only thank everybody so. Hello, Cherry Honey Pie. How are you? Are you good? Lovely to see you here. I can only thank everybody from the incredible generosity that's been shown for the last 12 weeks. It's just insane. We also, I'm very good, very good. I wasn't going to stream tonight, but I thought, you know what? I've been kind of itching in my head to try and finish this stupid game that we started last week. I've got too many other games that I kind of want to play, but I just this game was driving me crazy by the time I finished it. I was wandering around in circles, and I was getting more and more frustrated that the fact that I couldn't quite work out what I was supposed to be doing. So hopefully, the intervening days will have cleared my memory cache a bit, and I'll stop doing exactly the same thing over and up and round and back, and we'll try and get out of the house, which should be good. But yes, the other thing I was going to say is we broke the 750 followers last week, which was incredible. There was a time that I never thought I would get there. It just kept, certainly around about 725, it kept going up and then down, and then up and then down, and then up and then down. And I thought we're never going to get past that. But we're now sitting at 755, so I think it's I think it's safe to say we've broken the 750 mark, which is absolutely fantastic. Yay! Indeed, indeed. So we march on to the 775 if we can get there. I mean, I'd basically set myself a target of the getting to 750 by Christmas. So I actually have beaten that fairly significantly. I honestly didn't think that people would still be kind of coming along and following, to be fair. I thought would experience such massive growth at the back end of last year that it would all slow down and it would just trickle in. But we seem to be doing okay. You know, people seem to be still be coming in and saying hello and coming back, which is the main thing, I suppose. um, but yeah, all good from that point of view. So I think we can, yeah, as I say, we can quite happily say the 755 has been there for like 4 or 5 days now. So nobody's actually unfollowed, and there's been no bots sniped in the process. So we seem to be kind of okay with that. So onwards and upwards. I think if I could get to 800 by Christmas, I'd be just absolutely delighted. But yeah, it's that seems like a long way away at this point. But yeah, I'm very happy with all that. So yeah. Other than that, I can't think of terribly much else that's happened over the days that I've not been here. Been working. I've been playing a bit more Expedition 33 when I've not been streaming. I'm trying desperately to go through the remainder of the map. There's so much in that game that you don't see if you only. It's a weird game. Don't get me wrong, it's my game of the year so far. I mean, we've had games like Karma, and other sort of immediately you think, oh, that's game of the year. But that Expedition 33 is definitely up in the top five, if not top three, of games that I've played in my entire gaming lifetime. It's just a stunningly well put together game. The story's brilliant, the music's brilliant, the art's fantastic, the combat is fantastic. But it's one of those things that I actually just followed a sort of fairly linear path to the end. And I never really struggled hugely with the bosses or any of the combat. I felt it was sort of pretty decently paced. Once you got hold of the dodging and the parrying, you were actually kind of okay, provided you put a decent build together, obviously. If you weren't paying attention to all the mechanics that were going on, and there were a lot of mechanics in that game, you could very easily find yourself, making terrible builds that wouldn't actually move you on. On the other hand, if you actually went off the path, the golden path of the story, and investigated, there was so much stuff, so much stuff hidden in the environment that it became very, very easy to get super OP. And I think the developers have actually said that they were kind of hoping that by the time people got to the end game, they weren't going to struggle, so they could enjoy the narrative more. They could actually just get to the point where they were 1-2-shotting bosses and stuff like that, if they'd done so much. But my brain basically said, no, don't do that. Just go through the actual story and then off stream, do all the bits and pieces. And the amount of stuff that I've found off stream where I'm like, that would have been really useful. That would have been so useful on the way through. But don't get me wrong, there's still I don't think any of my characters have gone past level 80 yet. But all the maps uncovered. And I've done the vast majority of bosses. I think there's still a couple of areas that I just can't go near because I will get absolutely one shot. And you think, how the hell do you get to a point where you've uncovered 100% of the map, you've visited every location there, you've combed through virtually everything, and there's still bits and pieces that I need to do, but there are still bosses on there that will absolutely one shot you if you go near them. You're like, that's just crazy. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know how. The only problem with the vinyl, I'm desperate for the vinyl. I think they're going to need to put like 3, 4, 5 discs in it. I don't know if they'll be able to put the full 7.5, 8 hours worth of the soundtrack into a vinyl, because there'd be just so many discs. It would be impossible. It's prohibitively expensive for a start. But when you start cutting stuff out, because the whole thing's so good. do you really want to be cutting stuff out of it? But yeah, I saw somebody actually saying the other day, when I was on a stream, somebody was playing Expedition 33, and somebody had remarked on the music. There was another chatter said that they actually mark their working day out by the soundtrack because it's sort of 7.5, 8 hours long. They started playing at the start of their workday, and then by the end of their workday, the soundtrack's coming to an end. And you think that is absolute madness, to be going through that, to be tracking their workday by the which track is playing off the Expedition 33 soundtrack. Yeah, big brain stuff that. But I suppose you would be getting to a point where you're thinking, God, it's only X track. That means it's only 10:30, and we've still got a long way to go. But just madness that it actually lasts that, amount of time. But yeah, I would certainly say if you have finished the story of the game and haven't done some of the side stuff or gone and had a really good look as you're sort of, as you're kind of, when you've got flight and the ability to hit the water and everything, then very, very definitely go and have a good look about in the environment, because the amount of stuff you find hidden sort of in the environment, hidden pictures, I think I've only got 4 of the expedition logs to find. I've got all of Monaco's feet, which is great. Sorted all that out now. I think I've got 29 of the 33 vinyls that you can find. So there's odd bits and pieces that I still need to uncover. But I think some of them will be hidden behind these bosses that I haven't been able to put over. I'm currently doing a really, really cool bit where I'm not going to say anything because it could spoil the game for people. But if you've got to the end game and seen, let's say, more about the family, then there's someone that you can actually fight as a boss that you only get briefly introduced to in the game, but you have to go through a few trials to get to that point. And it's I think you're supposed to be between level 80 and level 85 to be comfortable, let's say, and getting a bit of a challenge. But I'm in there at level sort of 75. At maximum 75, and it's providing a real challenge. It's good fun, but you have to get down those parries. Otherwise, there's just you are out of there very, very, very quickly. So, I mean, that's the beauty of the game. Hello, Grim. How are you? The beauty of the game is that even though you've got to the end, you've been stunned by the whole story, you've seen both endings or whatever, you can still go massively across the environment and discover stuff that you would never, well, unless you were taking it extremely slowly and combing over every single part of the land, you would never have actually uncovered it at the time. And the game doesn't actively promote you jumping off the story path. It's always sort of pushing you along the story path. So, yeah, very interesting from that point of view. But I am loving just going around. I don't know whether I'll actually go and get the platinum for it, because some of that just seems a little bit excessive. And I don't know if I can really be bothered doing every single little tiny aspect of it. I think there's bits of it. If I can get all the expedition journals, if I can get all the vinyls, I've got all Monaco's feet, etc. I don't think I need to get much more than that. Whether or not I go into a new game plus, I don't know. It's a bit of an interesting one, that knowing exactly what's coming up. Would you? Came to say, oh, going back to coding soon. Yes, I saw that. I saw in Wade's chat earlier, you were saying that you've been stuck for a week. That you were liking having a good moan about it, but you'd sorted it out with the help of Pissy. So Pissy's a good boy. Head pats for Pissy. Good. I'm glad, Grim, that you can crack on, that your life has become uncomplicated once again. But thanks for dropping by. I fully appreciate it. Right, I think what I'm going to do, because for some reason I need to pee before we start the game. So I think we shall stop this and we shall go to a quick natural break and I'll be back and we can start the game straight after that. So, yes, I will be back in a couple of minutes. Is he polishing his truncheon?
I am a toaster. I am a toaster.
A curse of boils on your filthy member and maggots in your arse. Thank you so much.
A fresh presence has stepped forward from the
Bide your
ether.
tongue, woman, or I shall remove it from your head. Aye, and just what would you be wanting with my tongue, eh? You dirty wee pervert. What? It is close. Be aware. What's close? What the heck? Shut the door, shut the door, shut the door, shut the door. I also sneeze when I look at the sun. Don't. What? Okay, there must be another one. Jobby. Right, we're back. Where am I? Where's my game thing? There. Good. Where's my category change? I'm remembering category change. Where am I? There we go. Superb. We're sorted there. Nice. Right. Tonight we are going to beat this game. Even if it kills me. I am not leaving this seat until we have got out of this damn house. Okay. This is where we left it last time. What have we got in our bag? We've got a signal rod. We've got fish bones. We've got popcorn, or bang peas, as they're called in this game, which is quite funny. Teeth. A sharp tool. Uwu. Shrink pill. And a shovel. And we went round and round and round. Although, weirdly, bang peas indeed. I'm just looking at this now and thinking, maybe this will fit in here. Oh, you are kidding me on. Now. We took a note of this last time. FM 178.9. How do I do this? Oh. Okay. Ooh, okay. Nice. Hitting the jig indeed. Right, so this is... Now, we've seen this somewhere before as well. Okay. I don't think we can do that straight away. But I'm glad that we've got that sorted out. Let's go back through here. Because there's a couple of things in here. I'm fairly sure there's something else we can... Well, this. Let's look at this again. Okay. Now, world. So do we have to do this in... Okay, right. I also forgot that from the demo, you can actually write on the screen, I think. So if we've got... Let's do 0. I don't know whether this will be any use or not, but there's 1. And then L is 2. And then R is 4. And then W is 3. And then D is 2. I don't know what that means, but we've got world through on the other side. So I wonder if it means we have to press that 3 times. And that once, there's a hell of a noise in here. It's horrible. I'm still not sure what this means, because you can click on that as well. Let's go in here. Right, we've done this puzzle. Okay, all the bugs. Right, so we've got a balloon here. We've done the centipede one. I wonder if we can use the fish bones to burst the balloon. Nah. The teeth? What about this? Ooh. Now, we've seen that somewhere before as well. You see, this is exactly the same as playing Dark Souls or Elden Ring or whatever and getting stuck in a boss. Doesn't probably feel like that. However, there is a thing to be said in video games for stepping up and walking away from something. Because actually, it might be far easier to come back to it. So, let's take a note of this. Oh, God. And then this is quite a cool mechanic. I don't know why I never thought about using it, because we used it on the demo for the second one. I was obviously so frustrated with it last time I completely forgot about it. Right, so we can go there. Oh, yeah, so that's that. What's that, though? It's this. There's a treasure map. Right, we kind of know where this is. Because that's the tree that's got the Morse code written on it, I think, because it's right beside the pool. So maybe we can use the shovel beside the electrical box. Okay, we'll do that in a second, because I think... if we go back out here... and along here... this box... and then... right, so if we go... are you kidding me on? Right, so we need to go 3. So left, up, right, down, up. Left, up, right, down, up. Left, up, right, down, up. Yes! Oh, we're going great guns tonight. This is amazing. Oh my god. It's been so much. This is brilliant in terms of how we finished off. I might be getting ahead of myself, but let's okay, let's go along here again. And here. So we go 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 3, 1, 4, 2, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh yeah, beauty. See, it only needed that one thing. It just needed that one thing to tell us. And we're away. Okay, let's take a note of... maybe we go to... is that second page? Right, okay, so we go there. And then we go... and then there. And then there. It's a bit Expedition 33 kind of music, isn't it? In the background. Right, we're going over. How well can you copy a circle? Not so well. Drawing with a mouse. And then I'm assuming we need to put this in somewhere and then we come across it. Right, keep going. Oh god. Right. Okay. Go through here. Right. We see the cat. Hey. Mary Shelley. Ooh. A bug's life. Ooh, okay. This is the bug. The bug. Oh, hang on a minute. We need to pick that up as well. So, have that. And that means we can read more in the diary. We also can take another... let's go back to that page. We can get rid of that. No. Do we? Cancel. Right, let's just erase that. I don't think we need... we've done that as well. Okay, we could just have erased that canvas. Yeah. Okay. What does that say? 2 of the M plus O plus 3 R and then plus 5 W. Right, okay. Can we do anything with this guy? No. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, okay. Oh, hell. Yeah. Now, I actually have... Can we just take that? Surely we're not supposed to be able to write all that down. I did it off on my phone anyway, because when I found the Morse code downstairs, I went online and did that, translated it anyway. So, here's a microscope. Hang on, whoa. Okay, right. Where are we? This is not good. Okay, so on the third, what's that? That was there. So we can shut that, and can we put that there? Okay, so I think that's right, and then that then. Does that feel right? Or maybe up 1. Kind of hard to tell. And then... That feels kind of like... maybe we've kind of got that wrong. Whoa, okay. What does that mean? Right, okay. Don't understand what that means. I mean, wait. Oh, hang on a minute. I want because Mary Shelley and Frankenstein go together, obviously. But we can't do anything there. Okay, let's read the diary. Or, well, at least if you just grab her hair stands up when she gets excited. Yeah, we talked about that. I might be crazy, but have you seen such a huge spider before? I actually made it by infusing transformation agent into a mechanical spider. I suspected it as aggressive. It broke the legs of another one of my monsters. It felt dangerous, so I locked it up in the loft, but I won't abandon my research for a minor setback like this. Burbs. Okay. That might be useful. I injected the bird in the loft with a teensy-weensy bit of transformation agent. Honestly, not much at all. After which it became a bit odd. Or is it just me? It's stealing things from all over, like Milo's flowers and Molly's popcorn. I think the transformation agent contains some parts that make things bad. Okay. 20. They all kind of look the same. I feel as if something's amiss. Carlos, my memories have been muddled these days. How old are you? 18, 24, or maybe 30? That could be a code. We've been in contact less and less ever since you left home to work in the big city. But that isn't your fault. It's all because of what your mother said. We don't speak very much when you're here anyway. I'm always buried in my research. After my quarrel with your mother, you've come round less and less. Okay. Right, so the eyes are... Okay, this is obviously something that we haven't quite yet got to. All is well so far. The transformation agent started having some effects on me a few days ago. But I'm fine now. I'm used to it. This is all normal, and I'm looking forward to the results. Okay. Carlos, have I told you about the secret room beneath the pool? We began planning on buying this mansion when your mother fell pregnant with you. The landlord told us that the area is huge and that the basement was too. While we thought the basement dark, dank and utterly useless, it became our home in the end. Wow, really? Okay, we need to find more tablets. Okay, we can't do that then. Aliens. Science notebook. Okay. Evolution. Right. I think we've probably got something in that book that will lead us to a solution to that problem. Fish with something with something. Okay. Oh, can I take that? I know where I need that for. Okay. What's is that chains? That's... Oh, is this one of these puzzles where you have to... This like cats organised neatly or something like that? Oh, it is. Damn. Has anybody played that game? And you can get cats or dogs organised neatly. Oh, so you can't actually change them. This is interesting. They just have to fit. Okay, so I can't actually... Okay. Sorry, I keep trying to manipulate them. Maybe... Oh, hang on. That there. Maybe that there. This here. Oh. Okay, that's not that then. And then... I can't rotate them. I was kind of hoping I could rotate them. Obviously not. Okay. So they are going to just fit in, allegedly. I I don't see how they can, really. And also, it appears like one's missing as well. See if I find it, you can turn them. Hang on a sec, I just need to check. I'm not obviously going to be able to. Right, anyway, we've got some stuff to do, so let's go back. I want to go back to... He's still dancing. Glad he's happy. Oh, I wonder if we can... Ah! Maybe we need to use that as to finish it off, but we need to get something else first. Okay, let's go in here. Now, this worm thing. Let's have a look at that. And then we said here, 5 W's, 5 1 3 2. 1 2 3 4 5 1 1 2 3 1 2. Maybe we need to do it in the actual order of the do you think? We start with 2 2 1 3 5 2M 3 okay, 3R. That's slightly more difficult to remember. Okay. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay. Okay. The wheels are beginning to come off. Oh no. And we were doing so well. Let's go down here. Because there's a couple of things we can do. We can give the deer its eye. Because we've got that now. Key. Sweet. Okay. Stop the door. Okay. Okay. Do we put a key in here? Yes. Isoland 2. Oh, it's one of these. I just need to keep them. It's one of those you just keep clicking. Keep clicking and it'll work. Oh. I'll eventually brute force it. It cannot. It cannot fool me forever. He said 5 hours later. Indeed. Okay. So if I do that, oh, that's just got that one in. Okay. Okay, so that's just a single. Damn it. Oh. Oh. Son of a... Right, let's start again. If I click that off, then I get all 5 of those. And that puts all of them off. So I need to find something else that's going to put that in the middle, potentially. But it's none of these 3. That puts that in the middle. This is so annoying. Okay, let's abandon ship on that one at the moment. There's other things that I can do. I'll come back to that when my brain obviously isn't so. Right, so we can go this way. And we can go out here. We can go down here, and I think this will take us out to here, which is where I think we can use the shovel, because that's the tree, and the pool's over here. So let's try that. Nice. Okay. Great. I have no idea what that is. Smashing. Right, okay. Let's go around here. Here's our pal, who I think will benefit from this. Okay, save Roboto. Oh, I've seen where that goes, actually. What's that? Oh, I hate this. I still haven't worked out what this puzzle is. But we can go in here. Okay. What the heck's that? A telescope lens. I don't think I've seen anything but... Oh, hang on. There's a telescope up here, I think. Ah! Sweet. What the hell? Dude. Ah. Okay, I don't get what that's trying to tell me. It's obviously these symbols, but how the that's just a random selection of symbols. They're not even that's not repeating itself, I don't think. And if it is, it's almost how that you're supposed to. That can't be right. Okay, hang on a minute. Let's click it a few things and see if we can make anything work in here. I'm not entirely sure I've actually seen anything that would. I don't know if I've seen those symbols anywhere even. Seems a bit sus that all three of those. Yeah. I'm not sure what's going on there. I need to leave that one at the moment. Which is a bit annoying because it means I have to go and it means I have to go and work out one of the other one. Okay. Right. I still don't understand what this means. UK JP DE. Right, let's take a fresh page here. UK JP. Oops. Oh no, there. JP D. I've got a wrist brace right there, and it's causing problems with my. I just haven't got enough space to. It's become even worse. That's ridiculous. I'm giving myself more space and cause myself more problems. Right, so we're starting there. I'm not entirely sure what it means. What does it mean? Ugh. Right, and there we go. Right, okay, there's another one. Let me just check my notes. I actually wrote down notes for yes. No, I think we've now run out of all the notes that I took from last time. I think we've now used everything up. Which is not good news at all, really. Because it now means we're on our own. I still have no idea what that relates to. UKGPDE. I don't think we've come across anything that's got that in, so. Right, let's go. Back this way. Okay, so we've had the thing from him. That's kind of done. I don't know where this is, though. Hello, Parto. Yeah, we made some some progress has been made, but I think I've just come to the. I've almost come to the point where I've lost the plot again. So this is obviously where that opens up. No, I've dug that up. That's been dug up, but it's got a box in it, and it needs a code, and I don't know what the code is at this point. Have I seen that? I've seen that face before somewhere. Who knows? Let's go back through here. How are you, Parker? Are you doing well? Healthy, fit and healthy now? Back through here. Right, okay, let's have another go at this honeycomb thing. Oh, I thought I'd done it there. You absolute swine. Now that's a bit better than we've got on previously. Not helpful because we still need to get that in, but what does... Okay, that does that. My mouse is sticking and it's not really helping in this scenario. Right, start again. Right, okay. So, we have got there. If we take that one out, we've got all four there. Right. And if we do that... Okay, so that's got a similar effect to this one. Just annoying thing. Right, put that guy off, and that puts... From the start, it can be done with 2 clicks. I almost had it. Oh, okay. It had to... Something had to... Ooh, what's this? Great Scholar. It had to happen eventually. If I kept clicking on things, it had to happen eventually. After all that, indeed. Okay, so we've got bug spray, which I think we're going to need for upstairs. We need something to put in there, I presume, to turn off the laser. Now, this is a long shot. But what if I gave it popcorn for some bizarre reason? fish bones.
Hello. Oh, hell.
Hello, Kane. Oh. 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 What the heck? Damn it. Do you want to set anything else off? You clicked the wrong one. Right, we're putting this in here. Ooh, 100 times. Yay! Maybe this goes in here? Oh, yeah. Okay. Pull the lever, as they say in the America. Let's take that. Nice. Okay, we know where we're going with this then. Right, Bug, you're gonna get it. This way. If I can remember where you are, you're gonna get it. No, not that way. Keep going that way. Is it that way? No, I was right the first time. Was I? Yes. You're gonna get so scooted. Oh. It's good. Well, this is the first game. So we played the demo of the second game. This is the demo. This is the actual first game in the series, which is identical in art style. I can't remember where. Okay, it looks good. Yeah, it's good fun. Yeah. Right. Okay. Why? I go P. Okay. Let's go through here and see if we. Hello, Karu. Lovely to see you in. You're busy being a fashionista with Wade. Okay, so we put that there. Nice. Right, we should be able to do this now. He said. Right, corner. And then that maybe. And then that. And then and before anybody says it, I can't turn them. Oh, I need to find something else. Damn it. Da, 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 da. Okay. Ooh, so close. Maybe. Well, I've got a 2 thing for a bug. That. Yes. Sweet. Oh no, we're going up into the. Oh, that's what was rattling the chains. Big spider. We've got 10 out of 11 great scholars as well. Right, what would a spider eat? Popcorn? Fish bones? Teeth? Right, we don't have anything for the... We don't have enough for the big spider at the moment. Okay, so we've got the science notebook as well. I think we do have the ability to do this. The big bee isn't around anymore. Look, the way this game is, anything's possible. Right. There's something... This has to be with the diary here. Is it this? These look kind of similar. But the problem is... When was the first time we saw something like that? That's just pictures of burbs. So we're not... Okay, so... I don't think that's... See, that looks like that. A bit. And I think that has to... There's something with that 1824-30. Right, let's take a note of that. On here. 18... That's going to come back and... be useful at some point. I think. Maybe we should take a look at this. Maybe we should draw that out. Okay, we've used that, so I can get rid of that. And then we can draw this. So we go in X, and then this is going to be a nightmare. No chortling in the back, please. That's not what you think it is. Okay, I'm specifically looking at you. We've got one there, and then and then right, and then I wish you could copy and paste. That'd be useful. Yeah, this is. I'd actually forgotten that you could do that in the the last time I played it, which might have helped me a little bit keep things fresh in my head. And then we've got that and that and X and I don't know if this is in any way necessary, but right. Why does it say that? 5. X something. See, the fact that it's got this. But I think that might be a red herring. The other thing that we haven't worked out yet is the worm thing through here. That bug always gets you. So he's dancing away. I think we've done all this now. So we've got that there. We've emptied that. Let's go back. Let's go back through here. We've got this worm. Now. There was a thing through the other side that had that. I should really have written it out the way it was. But anyway, the way it was written was 2m plus 0 plus 3R plus 5W. So if I do that and then erase that. Is that trying to say tomorrow? Do you think? It kind of looks like tomorrow, doesn't it? But it's probably not. I think it's got something to do with this. Because we've got 2M, but when I'm clicking it, it doesn't... I don't know whether I should be going 2M plus 0 plus 3R plus 5W, or whether it is 5W clicks first, then 0. I've tried both ways. So let's go 2M, 0, 3R, 5W. So we can do this and we can do this. 2M plus 0 plus 1, 2, 3R plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, my mouse is sticking, which I think has contributed to that not actually working the way it should have last time. Okay, that says what? 2017, which is nice because we've got that box downstairs. So we can now erase that. And we can put that there and we can say the box 2017. Okay. I like music. Yes. Don't quite understand what that's about, but anyway. So let's go there and then we can go downstairs and open the box. Why were you being a fashionista with Wade? Has Wade finished Bramble now, I take it? Have I gone the wrong way? I've gone the wrong way. Yes, I have. Down this way. Okay, let's have a look at this. On Roblox, he was doing a fashion show. He had a picture here. I see. Okay. Let's come to that. He did finish Bramble. Did he enjoy it? Record! Girl, put your record on. Who's this? Okay. Not important, obviously. I enjoyed about 85% of Bramble. I did not enjoy the last hour of Bramble. We are going up there. I think the journey to the last boss and the last boss was awful. Awful. I now can't remember where. Hang on a minute. You might play it on Friday. Yeah, everything about it to that point had been really, really good. Other than it's a bit. What I would say is the story is fantastic. The music is incredible. The presentation of it's immaculate. But it suffers a bit from Little Nightmares type controls. So you're trying to do 3D puzzles in 2D planes, and a lot of the time the perspective, you keep falling off things, or you're not quite. It's slightly frustrating, let's say. Okay, where the hell was I? I need to go up into the secret bit. I've done that. I've put something in there, but I don't know what it's useful for. I still haven't worked out what this guy's trying to give me. This is okay. So this is the underground passage, obviously, that we haven't opened up yet. We haven't got into Dad's room yet. Or there's something here that we haven't seen. Ah, which is off the back end of the spider. Right, so where am I trying to go? Oh, TV. Yes. Up there. So I'm in the wrong place. I need to go back downstairs. Back downstairs. And then... No, am I? Is it? I can't remember. I might have got... No, I think I'm right, I'm right, I'm right. It's okay, don't panic. Nobody panic. I'm in the right place. I've been steadily working my way through Expedition 33. Okay. I now have all Monaco's feet. I have 29 of the records. And I think I'm only missing 3 or 4 of the expedition logs. So, getting on. I still have no idea what this puzzle is. It's doing my absolute head in. Did I meet the big guy? Where I am at the moment, without... I'm in the sky, trying to get... no, I haven't gone to the very, very end yet. I know where he is, though. I have gone to the place where he's done drafts. I backed out of there reasonably quickly because I thought I'm just going to get my backside handed. I'm still only like level 75 on the majority of my characters. So I don't think I'm quite strong enough yet. I also... I'm in the sky at the moment. With trying to make my way to a family member that we don't see much of. I'm trying not to be spoilery. So that's where I am. That's where I am at the moment. I have visited 3 out of 4 of the tasks that you need. The things you need to light up. I've done 3 out of 4 of them. Which is, I think, is pretty good going. At level 75. Oh, no, hey, come back. You, come back. I think I need to put this thing on there, because that's maybe how I'll hear it. Oh. Ah, 69. Dude, 69. Really? Right, so we can get rid of that. Right, I think I now need to go back to... Hang on a minute. Yes, I need to go back and get a stupid thing. Which means I need to go up and potentially... I can't remember whether I've got the battery in the remote here. Or I've got the battery up in the binary generator. Let me just go and check. It's upstairs. Damn it. Right, okay. So I need to do that, and then I need to... yes, that is... yeah, okay, this way. That's quite a cool area, though. Okay, I'm really enjoying that. Although, the fights are particularly tough. So I need to go back up here. Well, they're not even tough. They're just long. I should say. There. Okay, so I now need to do that. And that. And that. Which is now 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. Okay, so we don't need to do that now. We still need to do this thing, I think. But I don't think we've got what we need to get in there yet. Where am I going? I'm going back through here, and then back down here. And then along here. And then here. And then 0, 0, 0, 1. 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Oops, 0, 1. Ooh. That's us opened up the last bit of the game, I think. Sweet. Let's go.
Good job.
Thank you. Ooh, okay. Hello, Ray. How are you? Oh my God. What? Surely not. What on earth? Do you think we need to... We can't copy that, surely. I'm very good. We've made decent progress since we were last here. I can't believe that's... Is there anything on there that actually would put varieties into... I wonder if this got something to do with that microscope. You have to put stuff in there and that ferments out to that. Because we've got... So there's somewhere in the house that's got these things with... But I don't... varieties? It's just that there was 3 bugs on that thing, so... Ooh, hang on, so... We do have... Here... Right, we can now get rid of that. Because that's confusing, and we can get rid of that. We don't know what that's about yet. Look, 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 look. So, we've got this dude, which is infinity. And then that dude, which is 0. And then this dude, which is plus. And then infinity. X. X. And then weird dude, which is 0. And then X. And then X. O. And then X. And then plus. But I don't quite know Is that for the one upstairs? That's the box that we've just looked at. The key box. Key box. And then I take it we have to do something with this. No. Oh, this is maybe where we're going to be able to get our dad out of here. That's still annoying me though, because I don't quite understand what that's about. Anyway, let's go back up the stairs. Oh, hang on a minute. We need to read diary as well. But let's do that away from here, because that backwards voice is really irritating. No. Okay. I got out an old binary machine that day in the loft when I told you about how robots work. I mean that the password to the secret room is in binary code. Yes, we've done that. Carlos, you might want to search for me in the secret room if you come back. I hope you understand what I mean. Okay, so that's definitely where we're going to find Dad. Lily was right. Lily? Hello, Lily? I've really gone crazy. Lily? I didn't realise you were in the game. However, many of the greatest scientists in history have been mad, right? Ooh, fish. I've lost a lot of hair and my eyes are turning red. There's also a large crack running across my back. Something's beginning to stir within my body. Ooh. Right, let's stop. I've got no idea what that is. Let's go back up the stairs and have a look at that key box. Because I've got a funny feeling that the thing that we've now got... it wasn't this way, was it? Was it this way? Yes. I'm almost remembering the map now. It's not bad after about 4 hours. There we go. And then we can go up the stairs. We can get this. I'm fairly sure that this... Okay. X plus O infinity. X, well, maybe it's blank. Plus O infinity. And then... Okay, so that's okay. And then we go infinity blank O blank. Infinity... Ah, damn it. Blank O blank. And then we have blank O blank plus. Oh. Blank O. Blank. Oh, you absolute dancer. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, so we've now got... What have we... There's still a couple of these things that we haven't completed. So, let's just take a wee bit of stock while we're here. So we're in the secret place, yeah, and we've worked out all the puzzles in here now, as far as I'm aware. We've done the little robot, we've done the caterpillar, and we've done the centipede thing. We've got the secret lift working. We've got the TV has popped the thing out. We've done the record player. We haven't worked out what to do with this yet. We've done that one, given them their hat. Still have no idea what this UKJPDE thing is, because it's a complete pain in the you-know-what. We've got the robot, which we've sorted out. That's fine. We've got the tree, where we've got the box, and we've sorted that out. We still haven't got a flower for her. We need to find a flower somewhere. That's the pool, and we've now opened that up, and we've got the evolution thing, but we haven't got further. There's another couple of rooms down here.
Summon Banshee emerged from the
Oh my
ethereal
goodness.
plane
You
with
unlock
15
this door
viewers.
with the key of imagination. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Welcome, readers. Welcome, welcome. How are you? There we go. Welcome in, Banshee. Are you good? How was Ringing of the Eldens? Did you make good progress? Which bosses were you? Which bosses did you defeat? Was there only one boss, or did you meet lots of bosses? Carrier Mana's done. So much lore. Loretta. Okay, yes, Carrier Mana, indeed. Yeah, loads and loads of lore in Carrier Mana. And Loretta. Loretta's a good boss. It's not one of the most difficult ones there. And then joined the Welsh Avengers. Okay. Fantastic. For anyone that doesn't know who I am, I'm fairly sure most of you know who I am by now, but if anyone doesn't know who I am Older Than Death, Death or Deathy. I am a Scottish variety streamer who plays mainly indie horror, but I do put a bit of variety in here and there along the way. I also stream for charity. Oh, and we're in ads. Okay, I'll just kind of pad for time. Did you have many attempts at Loretta, Banshee, or was it all fairly straightforward? We're just a bit there. We're just a bit there. We're just a bit there. Yay. Hopefully everyone 4 or 5. That's not too bad. Not too bad. Hello everyone. I started into my spiel there and forgot that people were in ads. So for those of you that don't know who I am Older Than Death. Death or Deathy. I'm a Scottish variety streamer who plays mainly indie horror, but I do put a bit of variety in here and there as we go along. I also stream for charity, so all bits, subs, primes, donations bypass my pocket and go straight to the charity of the quarter. We are just about to close the doors on the charity of the quarter this time round, which is Northumberland Pride, or Pride Action North as they were known. I'll put that in the chat so you can click on that and find out all about them. They're an LGBTQIA+ charity that advocates for the LGBTQ community, and one of the kind of differences between them and other charities of the similar sort of nature is that 70% of their staff are actually part of the community as well. So we've done incredibly well. I cannot believe that we've almost raised 900 quid. It's just absolute insanity. And if we do close the door tonight, I'll probably just throw in the last remaining £24 or whatever to bring it up to 900, and that would just be an absolutely phenomenal effort over the course of 12 weeks. The biggest amount of money we've ever taken. So if you need to raid and run Banshee and get Thaney Boy out for a pee, etc., do not feel guilty about doing so. If anybody came across with Banshee and thinks that this is not my vibe at all, I will not hold you hostage. Or if you need to go and get a pee, get a snack, get a drink, whatever, after Banshee stream, please feel free to do so. We are playing a game tonight called Dad's Monster House. We played the demo of the second one of these games, which isn't out yet, and last Steam Next Fest. So I went back in and thought I loved it so much. Leave a lurk. Okay, no problem. Thank you very much. Yes, I'll just jump back into the game here and take that away and that away. Yeah, we're playing Dad's Monster House, which is a point-and-click adventure with a load of puzzles in it. So this is the second night of playing it. We're kind of doing okay. There's a couple of puzzles where we're just taking stock there of the number of puzzles that we've managed to complete. And we've still got a bit to go. But I think we're kind of getting to the point now where I'm beginning to run out of options as to what I've got and what I can do. So yes, thanks very much for coming across, Banshee. And yeah, we will get back into the game. Right, so we were just saying... We've done that. I think the only thing that we can do at the moment is go back down into the secret room. No. We've done everything in here now. I'm fairly convinced these rooms essentially not worth coming back to because we've kind of done everything. We've done that. I can't even think what's over this way, to be fair. Yeah, he's done that. Let's go back through here, though, because that was... Let's have a look under the... Okay, so we've got... Is that trying to... No. I can't pick them off there. So what am I... I can't change the dials, so it's not... What's it trying to tell me there, do we think? Other than having a wee face. I don't think there's a... Is there anything? See, when we go through here, we've got the science notebook. That's where we got that from. Okay, so but we've got this, you see. Eyes has confusion. Then we've got the big spider up here. We know we've got a big spider up here because it says big spider. We've done this. I can't go there. I don't think I can actually do anything. Oh, we can. Okay, so he needs the chains cut. How are we going to get the chains cut? Not with anything that we've got here. Anyway, that's for sure. Just to be sure that there's not some absolutely mad solution to this. I thought we saw something before that had a disc with the 3 rings. Yeah, there's something in the diary here. No, where was it? This has obviously got something to do with something as well, because 021, 22, I don't know. It's, I think we found a bit of paper. But it was, we're going that way, we're going back that way anyway, partly, so we're going back down the stairs. But I can't think of where I saw all the test tubes and stuff like that. I would have thought it would have been here. Hang on, let's just have a quick check in this bit of paper. That's Morse code. So, why do we need... let's just check that. I think that's the microscope. Yeah, so we don't need that anymore. We've done that. So he's kind of redundant. Now, what I will do when I go back down here is... We'll go down here. Right, let's just take a quick note of this. I know what this says because, as I say, last time... Right, we've done all this. I did put that code into the microscope, yeah, and that's where we see the bugs. It came into focus. It was all out of focus, and then we've done that. So we've now got this, which I'm not entirely sure. We've got there, which is M. Now, the reason I know this is because I looked it up on the internet. Because I saw it and thought, that looks like Morse code. And in the absence of finding a cipher for it, I went online. Using my initiative, I think that's called. And then we've got that. And then we've got that. And then we've got this and that. And that is that. Now, where we need to use this, I have absolutely no clue. However, we've now kind of taken a note of that. And we can go back this way. And back down here. And down here. Okay, so we've now can put the nuclear thing into... See, this is where we saw the... This just looks like a bit of paper, but there must be something on this bit of paper. I think there must be like... there was though, wasn't there? Because there was somewhere that we saw the fish bones and something. I'll check the diary in a minute. There is something in the house though that did say there's 3 things that go into the thing. Yeah. Anyway, let's put that in there. Oh, is that? Look, that's the other end of his tentacle. Yes. What's that say? Oh, this is Godzilla. That says. Is there anything else I can do here? So that's Godzilla and that's that. Right, okay. So in order to get that tentacle, we're going to have to solve that stupid UKJPDE puzzle. And I have got no idea of how to do that. As we're here, let's just have a quick check here to see if something... no bother. Thanks for hanging about, part. Really appreciate it. Right. Where did I randomly see? There was something that we saw. See, there's this as well, which to me suggests that there is something in here that we need to do, but I've got no idea what it is. Maybe it wasn't here. Where did we see that thing? That's really annoying now. I don't think it was this far back, even if it was. So there's a, there's a bit of paper or something in the house that tells you what to put in those. Yeah. Well, you're a great help, aren't you, Lily? You're supposed to be younger and brighter than me. I'm relying on your young, lithe brain. Your brain should be at maximum capacity at the moment, having done all your exams. Or have you got to the point now where everything's just jettisoned and it's there's steam coming out your ears? Yeah, so I think there's obviously 3 things, and we definitely saw... I remember, because I saw... I can remember the fish bone. Maybe it's the 3 of these things. No, don't rely on my brain. Right, okay. We're now on a paper hunt. I wish that thing would shut up. It's really annoying. I wish you could turn it off. Let's go around this way and just check. Okay. So there's no more to be had from this chap. Let's go in here. There's a tentacle. Right. So this is, we need this bit of tentacle. But you obviously have to get some sort of pattern starting at that end, but I haven't even come across anything that's got M-A-R-G-I-N. I wonder if it's something to do with a cipher that's... Because it says Morse. But it can't be... This can't be a Morse code puzzle. As far as I'm concerned, because it's got no dashes in it. Unless you're supposed to leave... I don't know. I might have to look up a guide for that one. Let's go back up here. We haven't been down here for a while. What's that? Oh, this is her that needs the flower. Yeah. Theory of evolution. Right, okay, so there's no point in going down there because we don't have a flower for her. Is there anything else up here? No, I don't think so. Let's have a look through here again, just in case. We can't... I can't see anything there. I am slightly perplexed by this because I've got... There's no way we can be expected to be copying down this, all this code stuff coming out of there. But there's nowhere else that I can click on that actually helps. They're all in the same pattern. So it's not like they're different. I can't click on there unless I can zoom right in. No, if I zoom right in, I can't actually get across to that part of the screen. This is completely perplexing. There's nothing on here that actually you can click on. The only thing I'm seeing is this. It just seems weird. Time travel. Anywho, I don't think that's going to lend us to where we are. So... Let's go back down here. This puzzle has irritated me for so long. I've got no idea what I need to do there. I've solved this one as well, so there's nothing there. I think that this room is now done. This is obviously the next bit that we really need to get, though. And I might, as I say, I might need to look up a guide for that one because this has been stomping me for hours. I don't understand what that Morse code's for. May yet become apparent. We've opened that box, so there's nothing to think about in there. I don't think there's anything more to be got. Hello. We got that. We've sorted out everything in here. Yeah, we don't need to do that anymore. I don't think there's anything that... No, nothing happens with that. We've used that planting bucket, so it's not that. Yeah, we've used that deer, so that's fine. I'm still not convinced what's going on with this TV. The bath we've done. We can't use it. We can't pick his legs out of there. There's nothing more to be got here. I've just noticed the bubbles coming up there. Let's get out of here quickly. That is not going to smell good. Let's go. So we can go this way. We opened that up. Right, okay. Here we go. Okay. Nah. Damn it. Okay. I don't know if that's helping. Because I don't really know what else to do now. And who wants popcorn? I wonder what the third thing is. So I'm presuming once we get the third thing, it'll immediately sort of zoom into power and this'll super potion will happen. But for the life of me, I cannot remember where in the. I've definitely seen a bit of paper that has that on it, that has the recipe. She's watching. Spooky. Right. Yeah, I know. I've used that. Where's the... Stupid dolphin. You're supposed to be intelligent. Not really helping me at all. Okay. Let's have a quick look at the map again and see what we've not done. So we've sorted that out. It has to be something to do with this tentacle. And then we've got this guy who needs the tentacle. Have I tried the popcorn on the dolphin? I mean, it's a mad idea, but we'll try it. Maybe he needs popcorn to watch the TV. Nah. Nice try though, Lily. Dr. Moon. Okay, so there's nothing on the ground floor. There's no bit of paper on the ground floor that's actually going to help. That's the microscope, so that's no use. He's not going to tell us anything because he's too busy dancing. And why would you? If you were dancing, you'd just keep dancing. Let's have a look at that. That's the Morse code. So let's just check that what I've written there is correct. M, yes. E, yes. R, yes. G, yes. I, yes. N. Okay, so that's definitely right. Our Morse code is sound for whenever we need it. I don't understand what this is trying to show us. There's obviously some kind of... I can only think that it's going to be a pattern with like 9... I don't think we've seen anything that's got like 9 buttons or whatever, and that it would be 1, 3, and 7, 8, 9. But I don't think we've seen anything. It'll be some mad thing that I haven't clicked the absolute correct. Okay, so I can't do... all the bugs have gone from there, so I can't lift the bugs out. This is the spider. And there's nothing up here other than the spider. He needs something to get that off his leg. That's a bit of paper we've read thousands of times before. So it's not that way. Nothing here that we can use. Natural selection. Let's go back in here and just have a little hunt about. Okay, let's have a quick look at this just in case. That box... yeah. Okay. Why would that be like that? I haven't seen any shapes like that. I think we've kind of done our thing here because that's the worm. It says, I like music. Okay. I can remember that one, but yeah, we've used that 2017, so that's... okay. We've used this. So that's redundant now. I love the way... okay, treasure map there. I wonder if I need to use that popcorn. I can't think of anywhere that I'd need to use that popcorn. Where did we see that? That's so annoying. Let's go back upstairs. Okay, so the box. This is the radio thing. We've seen that. What's this? That's just a thing. We've got that key box and we've emptied it. We've spoken with him. That's the binary thing, which we don't need anymore. He's not doing anything more. We can't get anything from there. That thing's looked sussy since the day we started playing the game, but obviously has absolutely no value at all. So that's okay. I don't think there's anywhere else we can go. Really? I'm just going back to the same place again. Okay, let's go back down here. So I need a flower for down there. We need something to understand what's happening in space. We've used that, we've used that, and we've used that. So that's no longer relevant. I can't do anything. I can't interact with that. Are we gaslighting ourselves, Lily? Are we gaslighting ourselves the fact that we saw something that had the recipe? Because I've been to just about every room in the place and I don't think we've seen it again. But I'm fairly certain I saw something that had the fish bones on it in the middle of a circle. But I've got no recollection of where that was. I hope not. I'm 100%. Yeah. Right, let's go back to this again. Unless I've just skipped through it too fast. So everything here we've kind of done something with. We haven't done anything with this though. Trojans, Greeks. The science book's just got... Well, you might be right. Because I might just have looked at the wrong... There's the right-hand page. You might be right, Lily, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, that might be a very smart move. I only have one issue. Can't remember where the science book is. Okay. Right, let's go and find that science book again. This puzzle is so annoying. I bet it's dead easy as well. Science book was this way, wasn't it, in Dad's room? Was it? Oh, but we're going downstairs. Ah, hell. Okay, so that's where we need to be. Where the hell was the science book? It wasn't through there, so it must have been back upstairs. Let's go this way. And then through here. And then through here. There's something about this as well that we haven't figured out yet. Science notebook. Here we go. There we go. What is that? So the tooth. Well done, Lily, though. That was very close. Almost ended stream. But I don't know what that is. What is that? Is that like a... That looks like a mask of some kind. Is that like a shell? Where do you get shell from? So fish plus something we haven't got plus the tooth equals something in a test tube, which we kind of thought, that's fine. I haven't seen anything like this though. That looks like some kind of chimp or something. That looks like either a shell or... I don't think what else it could be. We don't have it, that's for sure. Right, so there's a number of things we need to think about here. We have popcorn. Who do we need to give popcorn to? Who knows? We have this mad tentacle puzzle that I've got no idea of how to solve. Tentacles. UKDEJP. Unless... I don't think... Hang on a minute. No, it can't. I was going to say UKJP. UKJP. Unless it is actually a Morse code puzzle.
Bacon flavor emerged from the ethereal plane
You
with
unlock
6
this
viewers.
door with the key of imagination. You've just crossed over
Hello,
into
Penny.
the Twilight Zone.
Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, welcome in. Sorry, sorry for the noises of the chains. Ignore the big spider chain rattling noise that's up there. Hello, Bacon Flavor. How are you? Are you good? Nice to see you in. What were you playing tonight? Let's go Bacon. Bacon Flavor. No, that won't do it because that's bacon flavor. Bacon flavor. There we go. You were playing games and demos. Okay. What games and demos were you playing? And were they good? Are you in the middle of ads? Is there an ad? No, we're okay. We're okay ads-wise. We're fine. I'm good. Played some ENA Dream Barbecue and some random games I found on itch.io. I always like a good dumpster dive into itch. It's always a good laugh. Did you find any good ones? I don't know what ENA Dream Barbecue is either. That sounds intriguing. What is ENA Dream Barbecue about? And were there any good demos you found on itch or random games you found on it? For those of you that don't know me, thank you again, Bacon, for bringing your community across. For those of you that don't know me, I am older than death or deathy. I am a Scottish variety streamer who plays mainly indie horror. But I throw some variety in and amongst it as well. I also stream for charity, so all bits, primes, subs and donations bypass my pocket and go directly to the charity of the quarter. The charity of the quarter this time round is Pride Action North, which is an LGBTQIA plus charity that advocates for the LGBTQ community, and 70% of the staff actually work for the community as well. Exist in the community as well. And we've raised almost £900 over the course of the last 12 weeks, which is an incredible sum of money. Just saying that earlier on tonight. So yeah, thank you so much, Bacon, for bringing your community across. If you need to raid and run, please feel free to do so. If you need to do some post-stream care and maintenance, if anybody who's come across with Bacon needs to do similar, absolutely go and do that. If you're feeling this is not your vibe, I will not hold it against you. You can run away right now. If you do think that it's your vibe, then we are playing a game tonight called Monster House. I really don't know how to describe Dream Barbecue. It's inspired by LSD Dream Emulator, but it has a focus on story and comedy. My God. Okay, that wasn't what I thought it was going to be. I might have to check that out just to see what it's all about. Yes, we are playing a game tonight called Dad's Monster House, which is the first in a series of games. The second one is coming out this year. I played the demo of this at the last Steam Next Fest and loved it so much that I thought I need to go back and play the first one. It's a point-and-click puzzler. You join us at a point where I am rapidly losing the last bit of my hair because I've now got to a point where I have absolutely no idea of how to progress. There's been one puzzle that's completely stumped me through the entire game. And yeah, I still do not know how to complete it. This thing's annoying me as well. What does this mean? I think you need to free the spider. How do I free the spider, though? I've got nothing to free the spider with. The spider wants me... Hello, Poplar, by the way. Lovely to see you in. The spider keeps pointing at his leg, but I've got nothing to actually take the clamp off his leg. Oh, hang on. Is that... Ah! See, sometimes... I didn't even realise that was a puzzle. Sigh. Oh no, it's not going to be one of these, is it? Hang on a minute. What the heck? Ah? Oh, I've got it. Ah, that's what the microscope was about. Can I pick that up? See, that's the only thing about point and click puzzlers, that sometimes you look at it and you think, that's just connected to that. That's just like a random, that's the thing that made the ladder fall down. I didn't actually think that that was a different puzzle that I needed to do. Okay, Burb with a flower. Are you come back? Oh, hallelujah. I'm going to get ready for bed now, but I hope you have a great stream. Thank you so much for dropping by. Really appreciate it. Look, chat, look. Can you believe it? After all that, we have a solution. The clocks. Right. Number 21. We've seen that somewhere before as well. Right. Where are we? Okay. I don't... 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. Okay. So does that mean starting from here, that one, miss one, then that? No. Damn, that's the wrong one. That's the UK one. We should be on the DE one there. Naughty. Right, DE. So that one, miss one, and then that one. JP, we start from there. Miss, miss that one, miss one, that one, and that one. And then the UK, we are on that one, miss one, that one, miss one, miss one, oh shoot, and then that one. Can I believe this? Says Pemmy. Pemmy, you are not wrong. I can't believe it either. It's absolute madness. Right, what's happening with this burb, by the way? Popcorn. Does the burb want popcorn? Oh, you beauty. Finally. Quick, pick it up. Finally, we find a use for the popcorn. Which means we've got another 2 puzzles resolved. Okay, let's go. Lily was right. That's been the story of tonight. Lily was right. Okay, we're there. Something's beginning to stir within my... I can't remember how many people there are in the house these days. And while they're all mute, it always feels lively around here. Something's not right with me, but oh well. I made a stabilising device, which will keep my body's acid base and temperature steady. You were right, tee indeed. Time does pass by quickly. I've increased the amount of transformation agent that I inject, and I suspect I'll have to remain in the stabilising device. I suppose there's no turning back now. I can't remember who I gave your phone number to, but I've left a formula laying around somewhere. It is capable of reversing the effects. At least I think it will. Ah! Anyway, I left it just in case. I'm a great and fearless scientist, so I'm sure I've gotten it right. I think I'll change. I miss the good old days, but I don't regret my decisions. Right, so... let's go and sort this damn tentacle out. I'm so excited that I get to do this tentacle puzzle after how long? 3, almost 4 hours of banging my head against the wall with it. And we can go down and give flour to our friend who's kicking about downstairs. So let's go. I think I've gone the wrong way. No, I haven't. We're going this way. Yes. Right. Everybody, hold your breath. Here we go. Right. So first, third, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First, third, and sixth one. First, third, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sixth one. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, and then 8, 7, and 8. And then 2 and 4. Oh my absolute God.
Oh my god!
Yes. Oh yeah. It's only taken 4 hours. We've done it. Right, okay, where... now that I'm getting a bit wide now. I can't remember where I'm going. Right, let's go get flour before we go... where be Flower Girl? Why is Flower Girl not on the thing? Yay! Da, 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 da. Let's go this way. Down here. Let's go. Tentacle. Okay, so here the monster tank. Ooh. Right. Here's our 11th. Ooh. 16. 16 is in the chat. What? Found all the scientists. Beautiful. Look, it's the margin one. MERGI. Oh my god. I really do love Lily. Oh, everybody loves Lily. Of course, my son as well. Right, before we do anything else, we need to go and find Flower Girl. Because I think she's going to have that last ingredient. Stop, I'm blushing. Right, where is Flower Girl? Where has Flower Girl gone? Was she down the side here? No, she was down there. Around here? No, I think she's round the other way. She's upstairs. She's on the landing. No, not that way. I don't think she's up this way, is she? Where the hell's the record player? Because it's beside the record player. Oh, we're entirely in the wrong place. Right, back down the stair. But that would tend to suggest we were in the right place. So I'm going there. Tree. Shut up. Ah, we were in the right place with a tentacle. Idiot boy. Back down here. We should have gone up the ladder. There. I was thinking that's where the spider was. Because we've been up and down ladders. Thank you. Okay. Right, let's do that before we move on too far. Where am I going? I'm going to... There. You want a hat? Okay. Let's go. Of course it would be. Let's go. Fantastic. Pose. Okay. let's go back to there 2 seconds, and then we shall put that back up so everybody can see that. And I'll rummage in my... For some reason I couldn't find that there. The size of it as well. It's not exactly tiny. So big, it doesn't fit in the screen. There we go. Need to zoom out so you can see it. Right, where am I going? Down here, Flower Girl. And then we can get that and give it to her. Yes, give Milo a flower. We got the shell. Nice. How cool. Right. Now, the only problem I've now got is I can't remember where I put this stuff into the... This was, yeah, it was up here, and it was in the secret room this way, I think. That way. And then this way. And then down here. Yes. Across here. And then there. Poplar, it's a large cock roll. You mean you missed the Hall of Hats? Oh my goodness. Just before we go any further, just so Poplar can see it. This is it. This is a redeem. Oh, I never put the timer on. Okay, you've got money for nothing there. I've had it on for a couple of minutes already. Just so you can see it, Poplar. Just for a future reference. This is a redeem that we do. So there's a series of hats that we've got. And you can redeem it. And we spin the wheel. And you can end up with one of these hats. There we go. So there we go. Just so you're aware. Right, so we've now got the super duper pill, which I presume we need to give to our dad. Iconic Glasgow, indeed, yes. Right. Does it feel like we've done everything? She loves the giant gay squid. Yeah, that's quite a popular one. Right, let's go down here. The big gay squid. Right, so there's obviously something. Why can we look at that and see that, and why does it do that? Slightly confused with that one. Still. Oh my, oh, you are having a laugh. We actually do need to know what that thing's saying. That's crazy. You cannot possibly. That can't be right. Surely that can't be right. Are you having a laugh? That's madness. I didn't even notice a pattern repeating in it. Back up here. And then this way, I think. No, I've done that again. Silly. I keep going. It's so irritating. I keep forgetting that you go round the side of this thing and it opens up into an entirely new compound bit. No, up the ladder, up the ladder, up the ladder. Right. So this is changing. Yeah, could be. Oh my god, but that's loads of them. How are you supposed to take note of all that? Okay, so that one. I'm just trying to see if this is a repeating pattern. I think it is. It's definitely a repeating pattern, but it's whether it's the red ones or it's the white one. But that's insanity, having to take that down. Although, actually, it's probably better to do it the other way round, now that I think about it. If I go back this way and we get the actual... do this. And then go down here. We go there. We can get a rough approximation. Well, I wonder even if you need to copy it all out. I wonder if it's just grid based. Okay, so I think I can kind of remember the top line. That's not... that... yeah, it's grid based. Because that was what I was looking at, and it was that one and that one. So, kind of what we need to remember is the first line of it, or the first icon. So if we do an overlay, we can now get rid of... this is obviously nonsense. Well, I'll keep that anyway. But we can get rid of that. And that. Right. Okay, so for this, we need this. And then do a grid. And then this, 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 and then that, 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 and that. Going it in parts and was that the Mr. Fade gave us earlier. As of today, we are now closer to 2050 than 2000. Oh my goodness. I nearly had a heart attack when I saw that in chat. That's mental. I wouldn't see 2050. Oh, I might. $2050 is what, 25 years away? Well, with a wing and a prayer, I might. Right, so in my head, all we now need to do, in fact, I want to zap that away. We do that, and then that's red, and that's red. And all I want to do when I go back up into the thingy, the telescope, is mark which ones are red. And that should give us an easy way of finding out the code. He said. This way? Yes. I did it right. Upstairs. Holy moly, it's only taken me 95% of the game, and I now know where I'm going. It's all good. Right, so we're doing this, we're doing that, and we're doing this, and we're looking at... Right, so we can do our overview. Right, so that's that, yes. And then, so it's that one that's red. And then that one, and that one are red. And then that one, and that one is red. And then they're all red, other than the one in the middle. Yes. So that's that one. And then red, red, red. And then red, red, red. And then red, 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 red. And then red and red. Okay, so that should be, he said, that. I need to take this off. It's so hot. Head is cooking, man. I'll take that down a little bit because it's a wee bit light. And there we go. This has been very good fun. Other than getting totally log jammed at the end of the last stream, it's been an absolute blast. Just took actually pausing, going away from it for a period and coming back and having another look at it. And you just needed that one thing. There was only one thing that we needed to just change, and everything sort of flooded out from after that. Great. Right, so we are going red, red, red. And then red, red. Red, 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 red. My mouse button keeps sticking. It's really annoying. And then we go there. And then, yeah, we've got 1, 3, 5, and then every one but the other one. 1, 3, 5, and then that, and that. Okay. What do you mean? 3, what? Oh. Sneaky man. Okay.
Papa.
I was going to say, he does that arm placed very conveniently there. Something has happened to him in that chamber. Can you imagine getting down there and then realising that you didn't have the pill sorted out and you let him die? That would be insane. Amazing. There he is. He's in his... Ooh, okay. Oh. So we can now go on a bit of a treasure hunt round about the house. That's cool. Like that thing. Ah. Oh, and then you have to do a puzzle. That's cool. Hey. I silently made a wish. I will become greater than great. Okay, so there's fire. And there's the... Okay. Fire. Where would fire be? Okay. We has that. Nice. This is cool. That's a little post-game memory thing. Okay, I need to shift everything across a bit. And I'm missing a bit, which is not helpful. Okay. Oh, there's loads of stuff in here. There's going to be stuff all over the house. Okay, can we shake that? Okay, that's still that. There. I found you. Okay, so do we want to, before we leave here, go around the other way? Cat. Discover the digits on Blackie's necklace. Sweet. Okay. Look at this. 2, 3. Can we pick that up? Is that anything gonna fall out here? No. Yes. Seemingly, simple games are always complex, as are everything in life too. God, there's so many of these. There's like 20. How many puzzles? 28 puzzles to do. And I suppose there's going to be something in every room. Big Spooder. I'm going to go sleep now. Bye. You're welcome for my help. Thank you so much, Lily. We couldn't have done it without you. Everyone loves Lily, as the game says. Have a lovely sleep, and we might see you back for the next one, which should be on Friday. Have the best of sleeps. Okay. Okay, beautiful. This shouldn't take huge amount of time, I wouldn't have thought. By the time we've just gone back to every room, if we take it logically, we should cover everything off reasonably quickly, I would have thought. And that will just take us nicely to the end of stream. There and there. Oh, we're missing one here. Hang on a minute. Where is it? There it is. Hello? Dude. What's happened? Why can't I get to that bit? Ah. Good grief. Right, let's go. Oh, there's nothing in here. But let's go up to the secret room. And we'll get that. No. This. Still have no idea what that guy is. And then this one. Well, this is a big one. 5 bits in this puzzle. Oh, there's more than this one. And then we can go back. Oh, hang on a minute. Wait. Yeah. Uh-huh. Then we'll go this way and get that one. Ah. Come on, back. Right, let's do the 2 of these. That in there. And then we can read the whole book through from start to finish. Yes. Right, okay. So we're going back this way. Okay. Bit stuck in a wall there. Annoying. Let's do puzzle by puzzle. And then right there. Yes. Just to make sure we're getting all the bits. Oh, missing a bit. Okay. Where is it? There. Okay. There. Sweet. And then here. And then let me get this. And that. And then this. And then that. And then we can do this. And that. And this. And that. Ooh, missing a bit. Where is it? Where is it. Is that it? No. Oh, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Okay, we've done that. These two rooms are now clear. Back out the landing. This way. Okay, so we've done the whole top floor now. We can go downstairs. And we can, yeah. I was going to start the other side, but somebody's still chatting the door. Really? We're finished, dudes. Shut up. Look at the way he's peeping around the corner. Okay, that goes there. And then this goes on. Stop knocking the door. And then we go this way. So I've still got no idea. The dolphin's just there, literally, to point at those circles. Which seems a bit weird. Because it's about the most noticeable thing in the room. Anyway, thank you for your assistance. And then through here. Okay, and then through here. Just as you were, sir. Don't mind us. Let's go out of here. I don't want to be doing my puzzle with him lying in the bath. So we've done that. Oh, still crying all the way through. We'll go out this way. And then we can get this. Oh, no, 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 no. Back out that. Yes. And then that. That. We are good, we are good. That's right. And then we can go downstairs. One, two, three, four. Two, three, four. Okay, so that's now all this side of the house done. And then we can go through here. Nice. We've been upstairs. So we've got here. And in there. I love the fact you can keep annoying the cat every time it lies down. That's cool. And then we'll go through the kitchen and just finish off that. And then this should allow us to just have the back section done. There. There we go. Seems like such a long time ago that we did those kitchen puzzles. And then we get that there, and then that there, and that there. Go this way first. Left wall strats, always left wall strats. God, there's loads of them, isn't there? Do that, and then that, and that, and this. As I say, we'll go a quick run through. Nothing there. We'll go a quick run through the full book once we're done. That will just keep us on a straight and narrow. Okay. Love the music. I just suddenly noticed that it wasn't just Marie Curie that was following us. All the scientist pictures have been, the eyes have been following us all around. And there we go there. Okay, and then we go up here. This is where we get to where I think's the end. And we've missed a room somewhere. Where I throw myself off the building. Right, okay, we've got that. And then the one behind. No, don't do that. Silly boy. And then this. And then that. We're missing one somewhere. There it is. Beautiful. Oh, why would you put it there? Right, okay. Done this, and then we come back. That puzzle was so annoying because we found it so early on, and for it to still be there ages later. Okay, get that. Now, is this going to be annoying and say that we can't get them? How do we get this? Okay. Thank God I did that, because I wouldn't really want to come back out the swimming pool to get it. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. That there. That there. That there. That there. Then we can go down. Okay, we're getting to the end now. End game puzzle game. That's a great wee idea, this, for post-game content, that you've actually finished everything, but you're now sort of putting together the memories of where your dad's sleeping, having returned him to normality. You're now going to reminisce about all the things that you did together. I still don't understand about this rat. There's a couple of things that are just a bit bizarre. The very fact that you can watch the rat, I wonder if it's a secret of some kind that I haven't quite unlocked yet. Okay, there's one missing. Wherever. There it is. There, put that there. And then hopefully this is the last room. This, and this. Right. Okay, we've got all the memories. Beautiful. Right, we'll have a quick read through this, and that'll just take us nicely to a point where we can read it. So, they are a ship on the Milky Way, plunging into a black hole without fear. Okay. What's going on? They are loose and arrows of the digital universe, ignoring time as they advance, old age, just as young as ever. I was slightly confused what was happening here and then realised this is Korean. Oh, I never got the chance to read it. Right, okay. I asked if is a success. Papa said there is no if. I'm sure it knows more secrets. Some dreams are worth betting everything for. May you start small and end in greatness. Curiosity and fear come in a pair. Seemingly simple games are always complex, as are everything in life too. Heaven and earth, mountains and rivers, dust and soil, you and me, huge and minuscule, all are substances. Anything you do not know is a secret. Even if it is just a robot puppy, I'll give it all of my warmth. The monster within your heart, the one waiting to drag you deep into the abyss, only love and company can give you the power you need to find the light. Some things, even without saying a word, are simply cool. Mama says that hyacinths are the flowers most like Papa. Later on I learned that it meant lighting the flames of life. The farther you gaze, the stronger you are. Some will read old books, some will listen to good old songs, some still will dwell on past feelings. When you discover a new dimension, time will stop. We are all worth to be loved. The radio was a birthday present from Papa. To dance freely was, however, a present from life itself. Only life may claim to be endless. The university isn't all that big. A simple binary system is enough to describe it. Curiosity is the footnotes of scientists. I have forgotten all that transpired on that day, all except for the splendour. His love for me is soft and firm. Everything has value. It simply depends on how you use it. There are more stories about scientists than can be told. There's value in life. There's value because there's a future. I know that Van Gogh liked irises and that I like Van Gogh. There's always instants when I feel as if life is perpetual, unending. I silently made a wish. It will become greater than great. Here we go. Beautiful. Back to the title. Okay. Absolutely amazing. Loved it. Let's go back to chat. Oh, we can take that off of there. Ads are starting in just under a minute. We'll just knock that down a little peg. Can I switch this off, please? Thank you. No. Right, we'll just need to do that. Nice. Good, good, good. Loved it. Great game. Can't wait for the second one now. And I'm even more chuffed with myself that I managed to go through the whole thing without checking a guide. That was amazing. My brain was obviously switched on tonight. As I say, at the end of the last stream, I was getting a bit like, I have no idea what's going on. I just cannot work out what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. And then you take a little break, you walk away from it, and you come back and immediately think, that's what I need that for. But it was well put together. I don't think there was anything in there that I would have raged over and said, absolute rubbish. There is no way on earth that you would ever have been able to figure that one out. The one that was giving me most amounts of bother was that UK JPDE thing. And I had sort of worked out that it was actual countries, but I thought it had something completely different, some different context altogether for how to work out the puzzle. But all the puzzles in there were actually pretty well done. There was nothing there that, as I say, I was infuriated by or that you couldn't find a solution to. Some of it was just you found it a little bit early, and then had to try and. It was more the anticipation of trying to complete it that the issue was when I would find the solution that I'd be able to use. So, what are we going to do? Well, I think there's probably only one person that we're going to think about reading tonight, and that is our friend Wade, the Lost Cause. We shall jump across to him. He is doing some Lego building at the moment. So that should be quite interesting. We can read and then search. The Lost Cause. Wade is in the final, but well, he's got another couple of hours to go yet. But he's been doing a 12-hour stream today. So we shall jump across and say hello. Lego. So let's go and say hello to him and see how he is doing. Hopefully he's full of enthusiasm and energy. First message, if you do not have a sub, and second message, if you do have a sub. I should be, oh God, there's ads in progress as well, which is not clever. I should be back on Friday. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to play at that point. I've got a number of things that I'm kind of eyeing up. I'd love to play Worship again, get more into the madness of Worship, especially once I've found that banjo player, which is absolutely incredible. But there's another couple of things that I've seen 5 minutes of people playing and thought, that looks real fun. So some of it's a bit left of field, and other stuff is pure horror. So I suppose we'll just need to work out exactly, I'll need to work out where my head's at come Friday. But I should be back on Friday, usual time, between 8:30 UK time. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here tonight. Thank you to Bacon Flavour for the raid, and also to Banshee for the raid. Really appreciate it. And I shall catch you on Friday. See you later. Bye.